Hello and welcome to the online classes for grade 11 from our NCERT Book of Computer Science, chapter number 5, Getting Started with Python, the subtopic type conversion, and we will learn about implicit conversion. Now, if we have type conversion and we are converting a data type into another, what is the role of implicit conversion in this? We are now going to see what it actually means. So, to begin with, see. Implicit conversion, also known as question, happens when data type conversion is done automatically by Python and is not instructed by the programmer. Now this means this is the reverse of explicit conversion. Remember, in explicit conversion the programmer has to instruct, put in the format, and then it is converted. Okay, but in implicit it is done automatically by the Python interpreter. That means if we have a program here and we want to convert it from one data type to another, the Python interpreter that is going to run the code is going to do it automatically. Okay, it is not instructed by the programmer. Now look at this example here. Program to show implicit conversion from integer to float. Integer values, that is when it is a whole number, and float values when we have a decimal point. So the first value here is 10 and the second value is 20.0. The first value is an integer, the second value is a float value, and our program is to convert from integer to float. So the sum is going to be num1 plus num2, okay? And look at it, the sum of a float and an integer, what is that going to result in? Let us see. When we print the value, it is going to be 30.0, which is in a float value. Now look at this, observe this and see. If this was an explicit conversion, we have to write for this 10 to be converted to float. Only then the answer will be 30.0. But in implicit conversion, it has been done automatically by the Python interpreter that once we are converting to float, 10 is also going to be 10.0. And that is why the complete result is 30.0. In the above example, an integer value stored in variable number 1 is added to a float value stored in variable number 2, and the result was automatically converted to a float value stored in variable sum1 without explicitly telling the interpreter. Okay, so this value here 10.0 was automatically converted into a float value and the result is 30.0. Okay, it was not told by the programmer to be converted. Now this is what implicit data conversion simply refers to, that the Python interpreter automatically converts the value. Okay.